Hey everyone, tuning in to Late Night with Adam, and we're going to be doing this show every once in a while and just checking up on things. We're going to be doing, we were going to do, Terry and I were going to be doing a salty tonight, but we're going to be doing that tomorrow morning brightly at 9 a.m. on the East and 6 p.m. on the West Coast. So tonight, I want to get into a few things. If this is the first time joining, which it probably is, you can go to all the social media pages. That's the Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, The Other People Show. And on the show tonight, we're just going to chill out. Um, I've got some notes, some private chats going on. If you want to message me, private chat in that way, I mean. But I want to give a few suggestions for the week. I know the holidays are coming up. We've got about 2 weeks left until Christmas arrives. And that just blows my mind. That is just crazy. Time is going by so quickly, and I know it is for you all as well. But tonight, what I do want to get into, I do want to show a few movies that I think you all should check out. And in addition to that, we're going to be testing out, I've used it a few times, the Clara Radiant Red Light Therapy Mask for a smoother, firmer skin, helps boost collagen naturally, and for clearer, more even skin tone. So that is what we're going to be getting into in just a moment. In the meantime, I do want to suggest a few things if you haven't already seen these, and I usually choose movies that the typical person doesn't necessarily see. So there's no need for me to bring out like Urban Legend or House on Haunted Hill or Scott Pilgrim or planes, trains, and automobiles, all the traditional things that you know. So I do want to highlight a few of these before we get into the therapy mask. Actually, you know what? Let's do the therapy mask first. So I often do skincare things, and this is something when I do a go to the day spa or the esthetician. They don't do this exact mask, but let's do this. But they have done, something similar to this. So we may have to do, let's see here. We'll turn it off. So this is a little bit of the red light therapy mask. And I'm thinking also about maybe using this as what it looks like with the light on. That's what it looks like with the light off. Now you can change a couple different colors. They mean different things. This one is more of a purplish. This one is more of a blue. But I think tonight I'm going to be doing the red. And as we're doing that, I think I might use this. We might use this in the upcoming short film as well. I might buy another one of these and just use it because I think it does look good on camera. But in addition to that, I do want to, let's see where they're at. I think they're here. Check out a few of the A Life Less Ordinary is one that you definitely should check out. This has Ewan McGregor, Cameron Diaz, and Holly Hunter, Dale Roy, Lindo, Ian Holm, and this is something that you should check out. Now, I had this a couple years ago. I bought it from the old Dad CDs, and I don't know what happened to it. So I do think it was someone took it because I typically don't lose DVDs or anything like that. So I repurchased it. It's only available to rent, so I do have the DVD of that. Another one that you should check out is my directorial debut, Virginia Running. It is a movie that came out about 13 years ago, and you've seen him in the news today. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Andy Dick, Lakin, Shelley, and myself. Katie Barnett's also in that, so Virginia Running. It's not streaming anywhere, but I do have copies, one copy at least on DVD, and it's at a couple of public libraries, I think. Um, Maybe this is one you should check out, Urban Legend, if you haven't seen that. It's a pretty decent slasher flick. I had fun. I was thinking earlier today, thinking back of I can almost remember each time I see a movie, I can remember back where I saw it and who I saw it with. But there used to be a theater in Kingsport, and it's where I'm trying to think what's there now. It's near Five Below, I think. And it used to be like a Hills was there and a couple of other places. There was a two-screen theater, and I saw Urban Legend there in 1998. And another movie that's fallen under the radar is this movie starring Gary Oldman, Lena Olin, Annabella Sciorra, and Juliette Lewis. Romeo is Bleeding. And John Bon Jovi actually wrote a song, Always, for this movie. But John Bon Jovi did not like this movie. Therefore, he didn't use the song in the movie um, Romeo is Bleeding. So I want to cut this light off here. We'll do it in the dark. So, what have you all been getting into tonight? I know I did have a short film that came out a couple weeks ago. So, if you haven't checked that out, please do so. That's called I'm Watching You. Tyler Payne helped write, produce, and edit that. Destiny Stansberry did the terrific score, and Kayla Barnett did a fantastic job as the woman in peril. So that is up streaming on YouTube. So tomorrow morning, Terry and I, we have a couple of topics that we want to talk about. We're going to be talking about this Andy Dick ODing the other day, yesterday, I guess. We're going to be talking about a couple of other stories, and I do want to, talk to her and ask her, does she ever feel silly? Like when you do things, do you feel silly in the moment? And does that keep you from doing these things? I'm curious as to your all's thoughts. I'm curious as to her thoughts. And we also have the Other People show coming up Friday and Real Talk, where we're going to be diving into The Family Stone, which is a Sarah Jessica Parker. It's kind of an ensemble movie, but it's a Sarah Jessica Parker, um, Diane Keaton movie. I think Craig T. Nelson's in it, so we're going to be diving into that. And we're going to be getting into a lot of fun things, especially this winter when it's cold outside. It's going to be warm here on Late Night with Adam or the Other People show or Salty Tonight. It doesn't matter. Now, tomorrow morning, I do think Terry is going to be coming from a someplace out in Bombay Beach. I will be on one of the sets here. I don't know if it'll be where I am now or another one, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very interesting. And I do want to kind of come up with some ideas that they would want to see on the show because, um, I want to reach a different audience. I want to, branch out some, and I don't want to always be doing the inside show which is what we do. We do that a lot of the times. And I do want to plan doing the 24-hour show. And I would love for that show to be, I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but I would love for it to happen this year. Whether it does or not, it's not up to me to say. Not up to me to say that at all. But as soon as this mask, now, if you're just tuning in, now this is a red light therapy mask, and it is for many different things. It is for soothing, firm skin. That's the red. You've got the infrared. It helps boost natural collagen, and the blue is a clearer, more even skin tone. So I kind of use this every single night. I didn't use it last night, but it'll be like night 5 out of 6. And we'll see after about 14 days if I can tell a difference and it is very relaxing for some reason. I don't know. It's a silicone mask, silicone, and you can see as I'm looking into the camera, it is very comfortable. It fits well. I do like it, and it stays on for 10 minutes at a time. But you can wear it. I think you can do 2 or 3 sessions at once if you want to. On the inside, there's some silicone. I don't know if I can get close enough. These are kind of on the inside as well, so my face is not directly at the mask. And it has some different ones as well. Can't really, I'm in the dark. But yeah, I would recommend they have this on sale. It's got a 5 out of 5 star rating, but they have it on sale at Walmart for about $100. So if you're into skincare and you want to, make yourself look younger, have better skin tone, get rid of some of the rosacea, different things like that, I would highly recommend this mask thus far. Like I said, this is just I think day 5 out of 6. Um, and I've only had it, other than this, I've only had the infrared mask I think twice at the First Lady Day Spa in Kingsport. That's where I typically go, once a month to get facials and things like that. And drink lots and lots of water. This can't be. A lot of people ask me, how I look, younger than my age, and water is a key, very good key. Water, washing your face, moisturizer, and you can use toner, or you can use eye cream and things like that. But take care of your skin. I think that's something that being an esthetician is something that I've thought about going back and getting my license. It's something that I think that I could do really well, and it's something that bringing joy to others, making their skin look good, and having a good skincare regimen is essential and key if you really want to, maintain, the as youthful as an appearance as possible. Which I think that's most people's goal that even care about this kind of thing. And it could be like, well, you're just sitting in the dark with a red mask on. Yeah, and it's helping my skin. So I think it is a very, very good thing to have. And I would recommend it. I am going to do it before and after. Like I said, probably 14 to 15 days in. Check it out and see. And you'll see in just a few moments, it will probably cut off. I'm trying to see how long. So it should cut off here in just a few moments. 10 minutes is how long it is. And like I said, it's got a remote to it. It typically charges, I think initially 2 hours, and you can do probably 3 to 4 10-minute treatments on there. And you've got the different colors. This one is more of a purple, and this one is more of a blue. But excuse me, but I'm doing the red. I think I did the blue the night before last. So yeah, this is the Clara Think um, Radiant Red Light Therapy Mask for those that are interested. It seems like it's lasting a little bit longer tonight, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. But what's everyone into tonight? It's been a cold day. It's going to be a cold night. I'm very afraid that snow might be in store. Hopefully it won't. I'm not a big fan of snow. And one of the reasons we're going to talk about Andy Dick's apparent drug overdose, it was caught on camera by bystanders, as reported by TMZ. Well, what TMZ might or might not know is that the bystanders are people that Andy's been walking around with, and they have been, quote, filming a documentary with him. But behind the scenes, allegedly, they are prompting him and paying him with alcohol and booze and apparent drugs to record him to, go viral or something like that. And now with the release of this video on TMZ, it's been all over Facebook. Several people have, contacted me about it. I worked with Andy. Actually, the DVD that I was in had earlier, Virginia Running, is a DVD starring Andy Dick. And, we kind of have a little bit of a working relationship. I do have his number in my phone, but I haven't messaged him in quite a while. It's been a minute. And, I just, it's sad to see that, um, the video of that. And it's sad to see the follow-up video that was posted. I think TMZ posted that as well. And you can tell that he's inebriated. And, I think a couple months back, he was on the Adam Carolla show, and he was extremely inebriated on that show as well. So things are not looking good. No, none of the comments are very positive. So it kind of makes me feel sad because he was a once promising, comedic mind that did more outrageous things than not. And now, he's a drug addict, pretty much living with some scum of the internet. But yeah, I guess I'm going to head off. Just wanted to come on for just a moment and make sure everyone's doing well. Hopefully, everyone had a good, what is today? Wednesday. It's Wednesday, December 10th at 11:19 p.m. Um, Please go to all the social media pages. That is the Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, The Other People Show. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. on the East, 6 a.m. on the West. Salty tonight, or salty today, I guess you could say. And Friday at 10 p.m. on 92.5 WLSD The Vault. At 10 p.m., you have The Other People Show, followed by Real Talk at 11 p.m. as we discuss the Family Stone. So you all have a good night and sleep well.